again, it's me, Kat, or some of you know me as Sydney, either or. Today I wanted to make a video because this Friday is Salt City Roller Derby's season opener. We are facing the 1000 Island Battlefield Betties. But basically I wanted to make this video because I wanted to show sort of my appreciation for some of the brands I use in Derby. Now let me start off by saying that I am not being paid to say any of this. I'm not sponsored by any of them. I just kind of thought it would be a nice gesture because I've been playing Derby for now 8 years. And, you know, it's nice to take a step back and just kind of appreciate the things that protect you, the things that like help you be a better skater. And so I wanted to name a few of the things that make me a better skater and keep me skating for all these years. We'll start with the most important, arguably, the skates. These are Riedell Wickeds. I didn't really pay attention to the name when it was a gift to me. But these I've been skating on since I was about 17. Before that, for these, I used to skate on these, No, it's great. I love you, Riedell. I have to appreciate Riedell for like getting me through Derby for what is now coming up on 8 years. And this was just, you know, like my mom didn't know. I was 13. My mom didn't know if I'd be sticking with it, with Derby. And it was like, these are $80. We'll get them. And I literally wore them down to the metal. Like you can see in the heel, there's like I was standing on metal. Just, ooh. And these are actually coming up towards, you know, the end of their life, but they've been very good skates to me. I've been very agile on them, and I can't wait for the next kind of step in my skates life. So thank you, Riedell. So next we're going to go on to S1 helmets. So I actually got this helmet at 2017 Champs in Philadelphia. I needed a new helmet, and like the gold of this really struck me, and I'm not normally this kind of flashy person, but it was so attractive, I couldn't resist. It's definitely been worn, but I will probably be getting another S1 helmet to replace this because it's been very, very good. I haven't had any issues with it. I like how it looks, and it protects me, so thank you so much, S1 helmets. When I started Derby, like old school kind of like minors and majors penalties Derby, everyone wore these really bulky, unuseful mouth guards that you couldn't talk through. In Derby there's a lot of talking, and you just kind of would sound like you have marbles in your mouth. And then Sisu came along, and it was like this sleek, feels like your teeth, boilable, fits directly to your mouth type of mouth guard, and it was a game changer because suddenly like we can enunciate. Thank you so much, Sisu, for changing the mouth guard game. Frogmouth Clothing! Ooh, there it is. Before my team wore Frogmouth, we wore these jerseys that like were just not flattering and not like really supportive to the body. And like truthfully, I don't know, I doubt it's just me, but when I'm playing Derby, I like to feel confident in how I look. That's, you know, why plenty of people put on makeup and why people like to like have kind of tighter clothes, just because you really feel strong. So that's why I really like Frogmouth. Also, it's super stretchy, and I'm one of those jammers who likes to really grab onto people's clothing to get through. So it's very useful to have a nice stretchy material. And also they came out with these jerseys at RollerCon last year, and I love them. So I got a freight train one. Thank you so much, Frogmouth Clothing. These are pretty recent, like very recent, the most recent I've gotten. These are Steakswear basic crash shorts. They're padded shorts. They cover your hip bones, backs of your thighs, and your tailbone. So I think for a long time I was just super hesitant about getting padded shorts because it would affect my confidence, like I mentioned earlier. Like I want to just feel together, like tight, and I thought that before Steakswear, I thought that padded shorts would just be bulky, they look awkward, they make me feel awkward. And then I've tried these on, and they recently, in the past months, have really been like appealing to me, and then I finally got them. And they are very nice. Like, they're not invasive at all. They really make me feel protected, and they give me an extra confidence because I know that I have that extra bit of padding there that will help me. So thank you so much, Steakswear, for being a reliable and sleek design. Yeah, it made me change my view completely on padded shorts. So thank you. I pretty consistently use Atom wheels. Right now these are 88 booms with 93 jukes. I very maybe rarely deviate from Atoms, but these have been very grippy, like both grippy and hard to help me with my speed and my edging. And they consistently come out with new wheels that are more and more innovative and are more suited to different floors. I've been using Atom wheels since I was very much glued to Poisons when I was like 13, 14. So thank you so much, Atom wheels, for being always there. On the wheels, I have Kwik Zenith bearings. I got these very recently in November at the 2018 Champs because I was just going around to different stands because they tend to have good deals. And I was looking to get new bearings, and I was recommended to get the Kwik Zenith bearings, and I'd never used them. I just kind of would choose any brand that would be cheapest. They have been like lasting me the longest of any of other bearing brands that I've gotten. And I actually have another brand here. It's so scuffed up I can't even really like make it out anymore, but like listen to the difference between. So this is the not Kwik Zenith bearings. These are the Kwik Zenith bearings. You can't even hear it. It's like butter. It is just so nice. These have lasted me pretty coming close to half a year. So thank you so much, Kwik Zenith bearings. How about another very crucial item in derby, pads. So I have the complete sort of set from 187 Killer Pads. I have used 187 pretty much since the beginning, like since the very beginning. I have strayed away occasionally, but I always find myself coming back to 187 just because they last so long, and I have not had any issues, especially with my knees. Well, I had an injury, but that was not related to the pads. But any kind, these support me pretty much. I haven't had to replace the elbow pads in a very long time, mostly because I don't really land on my elbows, but they have been very reliable pads. So thank you so much, 187 Killer Pads. I also just want to add about 187 Killer Pads wrist guards, that these are like for derby, and I love that they're for derby because the previous ones across most wrist guards are just like that cheap kind of skateboarder wrist guard that's like that piece of plastic that kind of bumps out. Those break, those come out, it's like the Velcro never stays. It's like a very not reliable pad. And then this one kind of morphs to the shape of your palm, and so it really helps when you have to like hard slam on them, and it like completely supports the curve of your palm. So I think it's so much more functional this way. So thanks again. So you'll notice that I've changed into my park jacket that I wear way too often in the cold. You'll see that it has a little Chicks and Bulls patch on the back. Shout out to Chicks and Bulls. But this is because I'm introducing my park skates. I skate Chicks and Bulls with Chaya Skates. These are the Chaya Karmas. These were sold to me at the 2018 Whipped Champs. I went along to a bunch of different booths to check out their park skates because I was willing to invest money in some new park skates. I came across Chaya's and they were super nice. They were offering a really nice deal on getting these skates and also them mounting the slide blocks, which I've been making good use of, as you can see. And even for like typically wheels that come on skates, just kind of like the wheels that just come with it, aren't very good, but these have been pretty awesome. I haven't had to replace them at all yet. And also shout out to Kiddo, formerly Kid Block, but recently changed it to Kid or Kiddo. And she helped me put on the slide blocks, and she answered all of my annoying questions, and she was just very nice the entire time. So thank you so much, Chaya and Kiddo. So we are now on to Antik Skates. I recently got this skate bag for Christmas, which is by far one of the best Christmas gifts I've gotten in a while. It's for derby, which is nicer than my old duffel bag, which was just kind of like a cheap duffel bag that caused these scuff marks on my helmet. But this has just been much easier to handle. It has that cool feature where you can open it up and you don't have to like take all your pads out. You could just open it up, and it has like this mesh material that lets the pads air out after practice, which has been great. Also, Antik Skates, when I went to the 2018 Champs, I visited their stand, and I told them that I was the one sort of harassing them to sponsor me online, or on Instagram at least. And they were like, "That's you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they gave me this free tank top. It's very good for exercise, actually. It's very breathable, and I love it. So thank you so much, Antik Skates. You've been very nice, and we'll meet again.